Road.
Yep.
Okay, now, I know I have to fill it out. What am I putting in there that I'm petitioning for? That it's public, private maintained, or we're going for county?
It's up to you guys. It sounds to me like you're going for county road.
The petition is actually for, it has the title of County Road Petition on it,
Yeah.
so I don't know that we'd wanna change.
Is it, are you guys okay with
Alter
that?
that.
If we jump that far, are you okay with that?
I'm gonna remain silent on the point for right now, because I don't know where we're headed with this yet, for sure, because I think
Yeah.
Nagel is really a key pivot
Yeah,
point on
because-
which direction is the right way to go.
Yeah, cause if she fights everything, we know we're going to court anyway, so
Jim did.
we'll have to see what you get done with her. And then we'll go from there, so I'll just wait until I get a phone call.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Terry.
All right.
There's also, what is it, there's a law about mining roads. This was a mining road to the Black Diamond Mine. And what that law basically says is if a road is going to a mine, that it is public domain. That's not the language, but that's pretty much, Tim, I know you know the number, I don't
Are
know.
you sparking of an RS 2477 now?
There you go.
I would.
I would think that we could go there, but, it's possible in this case. Again, because that RS 2477 statute would apply to those private individuals having access across either public domain or other private, or that private use.
But it requires that the road was built, or the road easement, right away I should say, was built, acquired, or used by the United States.
So pre-1906, when Forest Service and or BLM was established. In essence.
I did look into that earlier on, I don't think it applies here.
All right.
Well,
It
Ann,
looks
we
pretty
got that
clear
from
you
your
put
vault.
that
Oh, yeah,
out.
I'll
Do you-
put that and I'll put it away. So I think you have another item in
It's
there.
crowded in there today. That's where Joe Schmelz tracked it down.
Hey, Corey, did you get a chance to look at this Blackfoot deal? Do we,
The one you emailed me, I didn't look at it yet.
Sorry, I'm just gonna grab this, I can put it away.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
did you get a chance to look at that email? I'll send you that.
Yeah, I have not had a chance to look at it. I gave you a couple letters too, that we need to get signed.
These,
No, they're both on our letterhead, and then one was a report on the water for silos.
did you read any of that?
I put them right here on the table,
Oh, great. Just now?
at the beginning of our meeting.
That wasn't a good idea. I have no idea where they went.
Yeah, so this is the same one, they just added, the attachments, or the exhibits, and the signature approval line for Broward County. So it seems like,
So I don't know. Did you recollect them?
I didn't bring a second copy, just the one. Did you take them, Franklin? 2 letters on our letterhead?
I didn't, unless, I think it's good, stuff that was handed to me there.
They both need to get done before you take off for Alaska, so I'll go get them.
I think you left them on your desk.
I didn't, I brought them to you, but I'm gonna go read them.
this looks,
Not here.
this
I'll be
looks
right back.
good though, Mike, it looks like everything that was supposed to be in it with the additional, with your signatures, and then with the easement, I didn't have the easement here before, so. That's how it is. Okay. Do you guys wanna sign it now, or do it at your next meeting?
Well, I think that don't they wanna have that at the June 5th meeting or something?
The city council's gonna do it at the June 5th meeting, yeah.
Well, because I come back on the 4th and I have a biopsy on the 5th, so I'm not gonna be around till the 6th.
Well, if you want, they can approve it the night of the 5th, and then you can if you guys vote on it and you can sign it on the sixth, then we can send
Okay, we
it,
can do that.
we can send it,
Okay, I
to them right
didn't-
after that.
I'll take that copy to Mike then.
Keep, yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. And it's the same one you emailed me?
Huh?
Is it the same one you emailed
Yeah.
me? Okay. Alright, and then I haven't seen the final draft of the Verizon contract, but it'll be done that night too.
Okay.
Good.
So did you get that email for the MOU for the Meridian Bridge?
No. Not necessarily, well, I don't know, this was sent. Is this for me or this?
No, we need to sign that and get it to him, I believe, before the 12th. I just wanted to take it care of before I left.
What's the obligation for us on this here, other than just supporting them?
No, it's saying that we're gonna pay our 12.5% on it, or 1/8 of the cost. If they get the TSEP grant.
Okay, we pretty much agreed that we would do that part, didn't we?
Yeah.
That 1/8, or whatever. Yeah, you're the only one that has to sign it.
They were on your desk, weren't they?
No.
Yes, they were.
You will get up to your desk and find them in seconds. So this is the letter Jim Beck came to talk to us about. So it's supporting the mapping or the work on the Jefferson River flooding issue.
Okay. Did he bring us one for Warm Springs? That hasn't been drawn, or we already signed that?
No, you supported that and that's what this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll entertain a motion to approve this letter to the Water Operations Bureau Chief for mapping of updated floodplain mapping on the Jefferson River.
So move.
Okay.
Motion been made and seconded to sign the letter. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. Okay, then we have, this is the memorandum of understanding between Broadwater County, Jefferson County, Gallatin County for the work on the Meridian Bridge.
Does it, and again, I haven't had a chance to read it, does it commit us to any funds? Or,
Broadwater County will contribute in cash or in kind 12.5% of the matched portion of the project's costs.
okay. I move that we sign the MOU. I know what's in it, just from our conversations and preliminary documents.
Right, yeah, I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the memorandum of understanding between Broadwater County, Jefferson County, and Gallatin County. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. And needs to sign that one to send to him. The other one we have here is the Broadwater County Trust Board. The Broadwater County Trust Board would request official approval from the commissioners to move forward with 2 land transfers that were sent to the commissioners in a letter a few weeks ago. Number 1 near the Indian Creek Range, and number 2 in the Silos area. This process will take time, and the sooner we can move on it, the better for all involved. Mia Whitfield is standing by, ready to go forward, and the trust board would like to contract with her for the project. Please advise me as soon as possible.
I support this. I move that we sign.
Yeah, that's what we
Motion's been
agreed
made.
on there.
You okay with that?
What's
Okay.
that?
Made and seconded to approve the Broadwater County Trust Board request for 2 land transfers near Indian Creek Range and in the Silos area. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same. You just signed one of these?
Actually, we should send them an official letter so they have it for their records, and since you're taking off for Alaska tomorrow, I'll go ahead and sign it.
Okay. So,
We'll have it in the minutes.
okay, and then the other one is
One
this,
piece.
site lease that the city has with Blackfoot. Requires our signature because the water tower sits on county property. Corey said we can take this to the city, they can sign it and then bring it back to us for the final signature.
Okay. Do you need a
I will-
motion then, or,
I will take this to Mike Evans.
okay, sounds good.
So does anybody have any?
I have this letter. This is revised from the one that we talked about on Monday. What it does is just opens the door for communicating with the city on those interlocal agreements,
Okay.
that none of them have been updated since 2012. It talks about the purpose of the community service, whether they want to stay with us or not, the crime control, the crime prevention aspect of it. And it opens the door to, if the city would like to pursue another civil and misdemeanor attorney and community service, they certainly may do so. We realize it may take them longer than through the end of the fiscal year, so I offered a prorated option in there, but require 30 days notice because it will affect our budgeting.
Okay.
So the hope is that, and I think it's important to get this to them before you get back, because 30 days prior to the end of the fiscal year is May 30th.
Okay.
So,
So we'll entertain a motion to sign this letter to the city discussing the city county and local agreement dealing with the county attorney
and community service.
and community service, yeah. Okay.
I'll second it.
The motion's been made and seconded to sign said letter, all in favor?
I actually didn't make a motion because I was gonna give you a chance, and then I was gonna second it. Are you interested in making any motions?
We'll go ahead with
Is that a motion?
it. Yeah. go with it.
All right, I'll second it.
All right, motion's been made and seconded to present this letter to sign the city, county, local, and interlocal agreements, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same, motion carries.
And should we get any of the interlocals going again, or keep the city judge, or whatever, I do think we need to, maybe in March, have an annual working meeting where we go over those and, you know, see where we're at, make sure everything's working,
Okay.
analyze, and, you know, sometimes increase prices.
Yeah.
It hasn't been increased since 12. And maybe we don't need to, but we should at least have the discussion. All right. There you go,
Okay,
Ann.
does anybody have anything else?
No.
Okay, make the motion to adjourn.
Have a nice trip. How's that for my adjourning
It's
motion?
gonna be a late start.
What time's your flight?
3:30 in the afternoon, but I gotta run to Ellen in the morning and go over plans, and then I gotta come back. I'll pack about 1. Do you have to be 2 hours early at Helena?
No, you're lucky.
Jesus, goddamn. You know, I remember when I first flew to Alaska, the first time I came back with 3 coolers and 2 boxes of